Hello everyone. How is everyone doing on this fine morning, evening, or afternoon, depending on your time zone? I hope everyone has been having a great Friday. My Friday has been going pretty well, if I do say so myself. Have been mostly chilling, doing, the usual stuff. Just like chilling after coming back home from work. Playing a little bit of piano, all the same like stuff. Usually, pretty much. But yeah, I hope everyone's day's been going well. Yeah, so with Celeste, I don't know if I want to do speedruns today, but I do want to do some Goldenberry attempts because, again, last week we were pretty close on getting the actual 8B Goldenberry, and so hopefully today we can actually do that. So let me just go straight into Celeste. And without further ado, just like start the chapter. Don't need to like really explain much. Like y'all pretty much know kind of like the gist of me like trying to get the Goldenberry. And how many mistakes and failed attempts I've had. As you can see in the bottom left corner, this would be our 298th current run. And it does progressively go lower the further into the rooms we get. Because it keeps track of how many runs actually got into said rooms. And since the first room is usually the room you start in, all of your like runs from there get tracked, meaning you can see how many runs you've already tried to get the Goldenberry in. And for me, that is now 298. But yeah, so as I said, I want to try to get the 8B Goldenberry because it is one of the 3 remaining like Goldenberries that I need before I would actually try to do chapter 9 attempts. Because the only thing that I'm really missing with the Goldenberries is the Hell Trio, which is 6B, 7B and 8B. Some of the hardest levels excluding chapter 9B to get a Goldenberry in. And so once I get the Goldenberry in all of the chapters, why did my thing just not work? Alright, well then. But yeah, so once I get like the 201 berries, aka the 3 remaining like golden berries from the Hell Trio, then I'm probably gonna try 9B at some point. Though I'll have to see, of course. How was that goober android? I'm doing pretty good. I've been mostly chilling after like coming back home from today's work. Today was pretty chill, I have to say. Like there hasn't been much going on today. At least for me, that is. There wasn't really much to do. So most of my like time was pretty much just spent like organizing my desk. Like doing the usual same things there at the job. And then just like finishing up everything for the weekend and then just going back home and chilling. So yeah, overall pretty chill day, I have to say. Oh yeah, by the way, another thing happened, which I find completely funny and so confusing at the same time. Ethan messaged me today because of the like 2 like song art covers. There we go. Because of the 2 like song art covers that I like quote unquote commissioned him for. I essentially just bribed him with games and said, could you please do this? But yeah, so Eth messaged me about like the two song art covers, and there was one song cover, like the other like song art cover that Ethan did not remember what it was supposed to be. And so I was like, oh yeah, I'll check real quick, because I thought I would find it in our DMs. Little do I know, I can't find it anywhere in my entire fucking DMs list. Neither ever mentioning like what the second art cover is supposed to be or look like in VC channels. Anywhere. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And so I look like in my files to see like, did I even like export the thing to like possibly send it over? Because anytime like I like do sort of, because like the last two times I like commissioned like Ethan for my song art covers, I essentially just give out the whole fucking song like in case that could help for like any sort of like reference or like any sort of thing that Ethan might want to add as well into like the songs. And sure enough, it is in my like music folder. And I look at the date and it says July 18th. And so I checked the date. And I checked the Steam like gift thingy as well for like when I like sent the gift for commissioning the second art cover. And they were both on the same day, July 18th. And so I look again and I can't find anything. The only thing I could find was like a few, like probably like 40 or 50 minutes after I've sent the gift and Ethan accepted it. Like me like apologizing for like asking for so much, because like at the time, excuse me, throat. Because like at the time, Ethan had, I need to fucking drink or else my throat is actually gonna fucking try to fucking pursue killing. Hold on, give me a sec. There we go. Right. But yeah, because like at the time, I apologize for like commissioning so much of like the artwork for like my songs. Because at the time, Ethan had quite a lot of like commissions. He also needed to do a lot of the like redeems, like art redeems, because Ethan has like an art redeem where you can like have sort of like a reference to like your character in Ethan's shop. And of course he draws it all like into the shop like frame that he has. And at the time there were like so many that because of the amount of like people like redeeming the like add me into the gift shop thing was like so much that Ethan had to like price up. Like Ethan had to inflate the price of the fucking like redeem to like, I think it was 25 now. And so I was like apologizing so much for like adding so much more to that shit of like lists of like things Ethan needs to work on. And then afterwards, just the DMs just abruptly end. And then the only thing left afterwards is like everything else. 2 days later, when I DM'd Ethan for like other reasons. And then I like put this whole thing into like an entire like image. Basically making this look like I'm a fucking like maniac trying to figure out the pieces of where the fuck the message went. Of me trying to like say what the second like art cover was supposed to look like. Where I like put all the pieces together of like me gifting the game at like, what was it? I think 10 PM, the DMs coming at 10:51, and then the like exported MP3 file of said song in 10:56 p.m. And like it looks like I'm a fucking maniac trying to figure out where the fuck the message went. And it's like so fucking insane, dude. But yeah, I believe I still remembered how, like, what I had in mind. So I set that out and sent the message to Ethan about what I presume was my intention of, like, what the art cover was supposed to look like. And yeah, pretty much that was basically the whole conversation. Both of us trying to figure out where the message could have gone, while I just go completely insane in comparison to Ethan, who is laughing his ass off seeing me go insane trying to find where the fuck my message went. Because like I exported it like mere minutes after I like sent my last DM to Ethan about like apologizing for like adding so much to like his commission list. And like the difference, like the time between when I exported it and the last matches is literally like 5 minutes. So I assume I would have like sent it over to Ethan. Like the whole like idea of like what the music is supposed to sound like. The whole art cover is supposed to look like. And like include the song as well. But apparently it just doesn't exist. It's just fucking gone. None of us know where it went. And I'm pretty sure I like sent it over to Ethan. So I don't know. We have no fucking clue where the message went. It just disappeared out of thin air. And then afterwards I pretty much went back to my usual like routine of just like watching YouTube videos. And doing basically just nothing except chill. So that was pretty much the entire day for you. Nice. All right. Oh, this is bad. I do not think I can recover this. Nope. Well, it was worth a shot to try and recover it. You probably could have recovered it. Like, given enough, like, time and effort. But I'm not gonna like waste like 50 minutes trying to see if I can recover a dead run either way. That might have even died during the next room too. Because BO5 and BO6 are like pretty big run killers. I mean, like, I've made it out a couple of times, yeah, sure. But even then, I still had like I still have the issue of like the consistency not being like right or anything. So yeah, I might have to find like a better consistent like strat at some point. What the fuck was that? What kind of fucking tomfoolery like bullshit did I just pull off there? What the fuck? Hello? What the fuck was that? Like, holy. I think that's good. Yep. Nice. Oh, that. Oh! Oh, shit. First ever death in BOF 1. That's a new death. Because I never actually have died there at all until just now. Wow. That's the first time. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got distracted by the fucking spook sound effect. How the fuck do I get distracted by a spook? I'm supposed to get scared, not distracted. Breaking news. German Twitch streamer gets distracted instead of scared of his scared redeem. I completely fumbled my wording there. I'm dead. Holy shit. And hi Claire, I hope your day has been going well. How are you doing? How is work doing? I know you're probably watching this at work. So how are you? Nice big jumps. Nice. Perfect. Back to BOF 1 we go. Yep, that's the first time I ever died in BOF 1. Wow. Well, new death unlocked. Well done. New death unlocked. Holy shit. What the fuck am I saying? I'm gonna get a heart attack at this rate. Uh-oh, leg spikes. Hopefully that doesn't happen in BOF 5. Don't mind Sans Undertale in the background. Okay, so this is quite the sticky situation. Yep. I was off my usual, like, consistent way of doing it. Actually, I should probably do a little bit of practice on BOF 4 and 5. Maybe not as much as on BOF 4 as BOF 5, but definitely... no, not BOF 5, BOF 6, there we go. Right, there we go. Like, definitely need to do some practice for BOF 6. Because, you know, I apparently don't know my cycles anymore. Which, you know, for something like this, is pretty bad. I need to know my cycles, or else I'm gonna die no matter what I'm gonna do. I don't know what kind of fucking pack I was smoking there, but it worked out somehow. Holy. I mean, that works too, I guess. But like, do I really want to do this during a golden attempt? I mean, it actually does not seem that bad. As long as I, you know, just don't miss the, like, cycle. And don't fuck up my, like, strat of how to do it. And then afterwards, it's pretty much easy afterwards. Oh, 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 oh. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, let me do 2 more attempts to see if I actually got the strat down that I'm thinking of. Nope. Holy shit, that was a completely fucked up cycle. Don't ask me what I did there. That was... what the fuck? What the fuck am I doing? Okay, I think I hello? Am I having a fucking stroke or some shit? Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think I got it now. Keyword here is I think. I'm not sure if I actually got it down. I'm gonna have to test that hypothesis by actually getting there. And actually testing out my new way of doing that BOF6 room. Nice height. Go on. Yeah, nice. I am luckily alive. Somehow. Oof. I thought I missed it. I thought I missed like the fucking like crystal dash. Or a crystal refill. I don't know what the thing is actually called. This strat works. This strat does work. My hypothesis was correct. I have a new way to do the route now. Way more risky, but it works. Anyway, I should have practiced. I should have fucking practiced. Fucking hell. Nah, whatever. As long as we have like a consistent way of doing the route now, at least it shouldn't be too hard to get back there now. In theory, that is. In practice, absolutely fucking not. I'm probably gonna die in the stupidest ways possible. Because I'm stupid. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I miss. But I can recover. Hell yeah. Nah, too late. I pressed right too late and couldn't grab onto the wall. Should have done it like earlier. As I usually do. But you know, I didn't want to die to the spikes again like the one time. Huh? I was holding left. I got scammed. I got literally scammed. I was holding left. Hello? I wasn't holding up left. If I were holding up left, I would have already fucking noticed and immediately tried to correct it. Well, that's stupid. Hello? This time I was pressing upright. Oh boy. Controller's being a bitch, apparently. Because now it apparently just does shit like this. Where I'm holding a directional input and it just does like a small difference which just kills me. Dude. Nice. I was so high I didn't even need my second dash. Nope. That was way too early. It's almost like always between like that section where I get like a pretty big lag spike all of a sudden. Nice death. Holy lag spike. Okay, brother. Chill out. Oh, hold on. Let me check for something real quick. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay. Let me just quickly see what's happening here. Nothing. All right, I can close this. All right, let's continue. One, two, dash, just in case. Nice. Alright. So far so good. Nope, this is bad. I'm gonna have to play the waiting game here. Ah! Almost got it. I almost had it. I need to get the coins so I can open up the door to the next room, but I missed it. And I was like so close to recovering too, by the way. Like if I was like just a tad bit more to the left and like pressed left earlier, might have been able to save that. Nice. Where the fuck did my hello? That dash was so delayed. That was such a delayed dash. Like, holy. Did y'all see that? Like, what the hell? Nah, I'm stupid. I completely zoned out. I was so zoned out. I literally did not even focus on the game. Jesus Christ. Well, that was something. Should be good enough. Alright, back to BOF1. Now is like the worst time to fucking yawn, brother. Jesus. Oh, right. Almost forgot about the fucking like railings thingy. The like conveyor belts. During the frozen conveyor belt section, I cannot hold onto the wall. If there is a conveyor belt and it is the blue icy zone, you literally cannot hold on to the wall. You can only wall jump from it. And if you don't, well, tough luck for you, buddy. Your run might be dead. Like here, as you can see, like it just makes me slide down. So I need to be on the red like fire section to actually use the conveyor belts. Alright, hold on, give me a second. I have something in my eye. That's great. Hold on. Okay. I think now should be good. Oh! I missed! I missed! I fucking missed! Wow, dude. I missed the fucking dash crystal. That's insane. Well done. I'm dead. God damn it. There we go. Yep. Good height. Nice. I can do it again. Fucking hell. It's always fucking BOF1 where I take a fucking yawner, dude. Nah, I can't do it. Too high up. So it flung me into the spikes. Should have been like more into the middle than like upper. Yeah, like upper. Nice. Nice. Nope, too early. Way too early. Nope. Way too late. Hold on. Yeah, now it's good. Nope, way too early. Damn, okay. Whatever you say. Ooh. That was close. Nice. The lag spikes. God damn it. I had a feeling the lag spikes were going to get me. I think once I die after this run, I'm probably gonna go, quickly go to the bathroom because I forgot to go ahead and go to it, like before stream. And I still have like pretty much a ton of like fucking water and shit, like still waiting to be fucking like. I completely locked in. I tried to lock in, but I was like so like I'll be right back. You can't fucking damn it.
Muted. Unmuted.
Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry for that. I just I just completely forgot to go to the toilet before stream. My bad. The thing is, like, I never really like think about it until it's like way too late. Because, you know, I don't even like really think about like how much I actually like drink. Like, I drink so much in an average, on like a usual like day. Like, it's kind of insane. Like, I'm quite the drinker if you think about it. In like in the waterway, not like fucking, not like alcoholic beverages or anything. Like, no. I fucking hate alcohol and like shit. I'm not a fucking drinker. Not an alcoholic. Like, alcohol and shit, it fucking yuck. Ooh. I'm quite a drinker too. Claire. God damn it. I don't touch this stuff. Yeah, me neither. Like I think when I turned 16, I didn't even like touch beer, because in Germany, I think like drinking beer is like already allowed at like 16. So like, if you are someone who's like 16 and in Germany, you can fucking drink beer like as much as you like. Holy. But yeah, talking about the whole like beer in Germany thing. Jumping straight back to the fucking like previous topic we were talking about. Completely ignoring what the fuck just happened. Yeah, 16? Yeah. I did when I was in Switzerland. Damn. I assume it tasted terrible for you. And you're like 16 like taste buds. Because I know I probably would not enjoy like drinking beer or anything. And I will definitely never fucking touch that shit ever. I remember the first time like my sister tried like a beer. Like, she fucking hated the taste of that shit. Like, she was like, ew, that's so fucking disgusting. Spat it out into like the sink and drenched her like tongue in like water and shit to get like the taste out of her mouth. But I believe she's gotten used to it. She got like one specific like sort of beer, not really much of a beer, but it does have like a tiny bit of alcohol in it, not much though. But she found one specific drink which she can actually like enjoy, which she actually does like the taste of. Meanwhile, I believe my brother once, I believe my brother drank during his 18th and his 21st birthday with a couple of his friends. And the next day, he was pretty much just puking for most of the entire day and night into the toilet. Thank God I had my fucking like sleeping head mask, which has like Bluetooth speakers in them, so I wouldn't be able to hear shit of him like like puking his like guts out during the night and shit. I don't even think it was during the night. I think it was during like the afternoon or like evening, like same day, couple hours later. Like we just see a couple of the boys like from like my brother, and then my brother go into the toilet, like puking their absolute lives out. And I think he doesn't drink anymore because he has work as a security guard in like an amusement park. And of course he needs to drive there, and I don't think they're gonna allow someone like driving under the influence to be a fucking like a fucking like security guard. So he hasn't drank in like multiple years since then. God damn it. Less of a beer drinker? Interesting. But you like alcohol more. Or you like alcohol. Not like more alcohol. Because you do say you're less of a beer drinker and shit. But during like my graduation, also during like, right, yeah, during the graduation, like after I graduated from like school, me and the boys wanted to go and actually pick up some drinks, actually. Like, go ahead and try some beers, like some like alcohol, you know, this and that. After like a fun night of like finally getting like freed from the shackles of, you know, school shit. But they decided, because the bus arrived, that they wanted to go to my friend's house, which would have been way too far of a location for me to go. So they just said goodbye, and I went back home, having never tried beer or anything, and still do not have tried it to this day. And I don't really keep much, like, contact with any of them anymore. Because, A, most of them have, like, went completely separate paths. Like, some are gonna go for, like, some are currently, like, going through, like, college and shit. Some are doing, like, jobs and shit already, too. Like I am now. I did it again. Wow, what a nice save. Holy. But yeah, as I was talking about the fucking like context. But yeah, as I was talking about like keeping contact. Everyone has gotten like separate ways with like going through college, having a job, or like doing shit on their own. But I do know, like, because I still do keep contact with some of my other friends, that I do know some of the things going on for some of them. Like, I know? Well, I don't... Not really know, but I literally, like, also delayed fucking, like, Demo Dash again. Great. Fuck it hell. But yeah, so I got one of my friends to actually get an extended, like, internship at the place I'm gonna be working, or at the place I'm working now, for roughly a year. Because he is planning to, like, move to a different, like, place. Like, multiple hours, like, drive away from, like, where I would be. At the actual internship place. So he so he said he's gonna do like a year of internship at the place as a like car mechanic, and then after that 1 year he's gonna go to do the job at a different place at like near the place where he's gonna move. And because of that 1 year of internship, he can like finishes like studying for the actual job like a year earlier than he would be, or like should supposed to. And yeah, so I pretty much just kind of helped an old friend out, just get pretty much a little bit further in getting a better job at a better place where he's gonna move, like in the next year. And then of course I did contact another friend of mine after quite a while to see, just to check up how they're doing. And because they wanted to download some games for their VR headset, and so they came over to me so that I could set it all up for them. Like download the games and shit, of course. And during a conversation, I found out that some of the boys were fucking struggling at college. And I don't even say some, it was like, you know, like in school, like out of the like, I would say like 30 or 40 in our class, I would probably say like 8 or 9 people actually went to college. And my friends, like 2 or I believe 3 of my friends went to college. One of my friends had to redo his last year of school, like the last like full-on year before being fully out of school now. So he had to redo that whole like school year. Meanwhile, the other boys were struggling to get through college. Like, I believe, if I remember correctly, my friend like literally told me like that some of my friends, like even the like pretty smart one that was extremely chill, like he was essentially like the smart cool kid in like our class essentially, where pretty much anyone wanted to like go do some school project with him, like be in a group project with him, because not only was he like pretty chill with like everyone at school, but he also was like extremely smart. Like he had like A's and like shit in like math and everything, like math, physics, and like all of that. And from my friend, I got told he has been struggling through the math classes and has dipped down from like an A all the way down to a D, which is like holy grade like drop. Like Jesus Christ. Like thank God I didn't go to fucking college or shit, because like I know I probably would have dipped from like my current grades of like B's and C's to like a fucking F or some shit. I definitely know I would have fucking like dropped out like in like the first 10 months or some shit. Not even, like probably like the first fucking semester. But I think they're still going through college right now. Doing like their last year, I think. And they seem to be doing a little bit better than the previous years, where they completely like fumbled like most of their grades. But I think they're getting through it now. I know that one of my friends did take the programming class, though I haven't really kept touch with him either, because it's been like ages. I think the last time I actually contacted that him was like in December. But I'm interested to see like how his grades have been doing, especially with programming, because like, you know, I have to do a little bit of programming soon, like 2. So if he has like pretty good grades in like programming, and he knows the like programming language that I'm gonna have to work with, like he could be a pretty good like help out, like pretty good help for me. Oh, not yet. Oh, I also see that the ads are about to run. That's just great. But yeah, I kept contact with some of them, didn't really do much anymore with others, and completely left some fully out. And just completely, like, never, like, messaged them afterwards, because they were pretty shitty. I have to say. Some of them, like, most... Like, I would probably say out of the, like, 6... I think it was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, 6. Out of, like, 6 friends that I had, probably I would say, like, 3 of them were, like, pretty chill. Like, maybe not at school, but, like outside of school. Like, they were extremely chill with me and everything. But because of, like, the, like, quote-unquote, like the quote-unquote friends doing, like, absolutely dumb shit. Especially, like, constantly, like, saying some shit with each other. Like, they, like, wanted to be cool, I guess, too. And so they started to, like, shit on me for, like, no reasons at all. And yeah, so that was not fun at all. And so pretty much afterwards, I completely deleted the, like, contacts of the 2 people that fucking did all that shit. And started a whole another, like, class of beef with a whole group chat. And never really like, messaged them or contact them or, like, said anything if they messaged me ever again. Because, you know, they just fucking did completely dumb shit. So why should I be fucking coming back or, like, talking to them when they fucking did shit? You know? And it's good that I have, like, better friends now at this point. Not just, like, in person, but also online. Because, you know, I kind of had the similar experience with, like, a friend being a dick online. An online friend I've, like, met being a dick. And then me completely cutting any contact with them afterwards. And I've pretty much ever since then, like, never really messaged them or much. Maybe that's said, maybe like 1 or 2 messages, like, here and there, potentially in their chat. Yeah, pretty much, like afterwards, with the whole thing that I had with that other person, the online person, never really spoke to them afterwards. And I did also actually speak out to them about the thing that was bothering me with them. Not like the, like, previous years at school where I was constantly just, like, keeping my mouth shut and just, like, letting all the shit happen. Like, no, this time I actually fucking faced my fears, aka fucking, like, my anxiety and all that shit, and actually fucking spoke to them. At least in Discord, that is. About, like, the whole, like, shit that's been bothering me. And saying maybe we should, like, cut off the whole friendship for now. Which, you know, kind of sucks. But after finding out they literally said some shit, like, afterwards, pretty much should have felt no remorse afterwards. Because after, like, I had the discussion with them, they said some shit that was completely, like, not correct and everything. And afterwards I felt no remorse afterwards. Pretty much just completely left them alone afterwards. Anyway, back to, like, a better conversation than like talking about like cutting off friends because they were pieces of shit. Talking with the other friends have been like really nice, and especially like the like other friends that I've met like along the way, like since then. Like for example, Ethan from the Hub World, Fent, pretty much like anyone mostly that I've met like online has been extremely chill and nice to me. And in person, also quite a couple of people have been like very nice, I have to say. Like the people at my job have been extremely nice. Nice. Yeah, the people at my job have been extremely nice to me. During my like Dokomi run, a couple of people like were extremely nice. One even came up to me and I had a conversation with them about like the one-shot speedruns. You didn't get me this time, Sora. But yeah, basically like had a small like conversation with them after my speedrun of one-shot, because they were also like a one-shot fan and everything. And that was also extremely nice. And of course everyone online that I've met, like the good ones that I've met online, like Ethan, Dark, Trist, who else? Sora, Claire, like pretty much just like many people I've just met over the years of my like online like personality and shit. Like met a lot of great people. That's what you have to do sometimes. It's unfortunate. Yeah, it does suck. But at least you get to learn from it as well. Like, don't take it as a thing where you just constantly think about it, thinking like, ooh, that, like, fucking dickhead, why did you do this, and all that. Like, no. Like, think about it, like, really deeply, and you can actually find some, like, good, valuable, like, lessons out of it. Of, like, what you could do for, like, the next friend you might meet. And, like, shit. Like, you can learn quite a lot, like, even through, like, the hardships. Like, it doesn't always have to be, like, the, like, whole, like, all nice green islands with, like, beautiful sunflowers and everything, like, all around. Like, no, you actually do have to go through, like, pretty, like, high, like, challenges sometimes and make big mountains to actually learn like something and get better. But yeah, like as I was mentioning with like everything, yeah, I met a ton of great people online. Like over the like, I think maybe 4, maybe 5 years of being online, met a ton of great people. As I mentioned, like Lady Zero Dark, Ethan, Triss, like pretty much like so many people. It would take like probably like 50 minutes to an hour just to like list them all out here and say good things about them, because like all of them have like really nice traits. They are extremely nice, a lot of them very patient, some being great at doing jokes and shit, like, you know, like essentially like the whole like spectrum essentially is like in my friends list. Or like I have on my in my friends list. And it's nice to see like all of the like people I meet throughout like the years that I've met, that I've been online. Like for example, like when I like got to know about Trist like through the interview, I did not know that he was like in a fucking coma for like, I believe he said like months or a year, and survived from it. Like, I did not know that shit at all until I actually got to know him better and like interviewed him. And that's why I also liked my like interview series a lot, because I get to know like people better who I might have not like known like a ton of information from, you know? Especially with the whole like thing where I have to actually do research before actually like doing the interview, so that I can actually ask good questions and not like some basic like job interview questions like like fucking math questions and shit, because that would be fucking weird, asking like a math question in a fucking video interview for a fucking YouTube channel. Like, no, nothing like that. It's like personalized questions for like everyone. And so like doing the research for everyone is like so interesting as well. And you know, you get to see a lot of the like difficulties that they had like with streaming and like everything as well. Like for example, Sound of Sheep, really great like person I interviewed, like was essentially fully inactive, like completely gone for like 2 years, and then came back like abruptly. And so like I asked him during the interview like what made him like stop for 2 years and then come back, and then I found out so much. Like he got like he went through like college and shit. He went like what else did we like, what did he say during the actual question? Like he had multiple, I believe he said he had multiple jobs as like a, not sure what it was again, but he had like jobs to afford like college and everything. He moved back to his like home house or like hometown so that he can afford college and like still do shit. Also my controller just fucking being a dick again. Great. And yeah, a ton of like interesting like stuff that I would have not known if I didn't interview him. And that's why I like the interview series like quite a lot. Also, I do see the message, so yeah, Trist was in a coma for like I believe a couple of months, he said. Like after getting into like an accident, which he thankfully survived from. And that's like such a crazy fucking thing. Like that is such a fucking insane thing to like learn about someone during a fucking interview. Like after I heard it like during the interview, I was like so shocked. Like I wanted to just like stop him for a moment to just like say like, what the fuck did you say? But no, I like let him like keep talking about like everything. And then afterwards I was like just in pure shock. Then I was like pretty much just like quiet for like like 5 to 10 seconds and shit. So yeah, definitely a fucking interesting thing to fucking learn about someone during a fucking interview video. Like interesting, but also intriguing at the same time, I have to say. And now, like, since it's been like years since we actually did the interview, and I know like a lot more with like actually do like have connections with Tristan and everything. Like in VC he's told it a couple of times, like the story of how it actually happened. I'm not gonna say the full story because like I don't wanna like, I don't know, like I don't even know if that would be like invading privacy or anything. So the only thing I really kept into the interview video and like saying anything now at this point It's just that he like got into an accident and went into a coma for a couple of months. That's the only thing I'm gonna say, because I don't know how much would be like sensitive information. And yeah. Nice fucking death there. Great. Anyway. But yeah, definitely a ton of interesting like things I've learned about like a lot of people throughout the years of interviewing. Like for example, another example being Need McKinley, aka Russell, that I've interviewed like pretty recently. Like he almost fucking quit streaming like before he actually made it big with streaming. Like back then he had like less than like a couple average viewers and everything. Didn't really see much like growth out of it. And he gave himself like one more year. I believe he said he gave himself like one more year. And then at one point I think he said he tried like uploading some of his like clips to TikTok, which blew him up like tremendously. And on, I believe, like like somewhere in December, I believe like Christmas or like the end of the, like it was somewhere at the end of December, I remember. Like I believe it was either 24 or 25 is when like Russell like actually made it big and got the success from streaming and everything. After like streaming for multiple years with like less than a couple of average viewers, he now streams like regularly with he streams like to regularly like hundreds, like 200, 300 like average like viewers like watching his streams now at this point. So it's in like it's insane to like hear the different stories of like each and every individual person, because they all have their like separate different like stories to tell, and it's like so intriguing for me. Like that's what I love about like interviewing, just finding out like each person's like individual story of how they started doing this, or like what made them do that, and like all of that shit, you know. It's like so fun, and like I learn a lot about like the people at the same time too. Plus, because I edit the interview videos and everything, it also keeps me like not, I wouldn't say burned out. I would probably say like it keeps me at a pace where I don't get bored of editing, but it also doesn't tire me out that much. Like I constantly like try new things with editing with each and every like interview video. And I do learn a lot from like not only the people involved in the interviews, but also in the editing process as well. Like just going through like the timeline, seeing what can be like cut out, which might be like not really necessary, but still keeps context and everything included, and like learning some like effects for the videos as well. Like for example, the whole VHS effect, which I've now like did a remastered version of the Tris interviews intro with on DaVinci Resolve, which looks 1,000 times like better. Because back then I used to edit using not DaVinci Resolve, I used Caden Live to edit like all of my interview videos, and it was a laggy mess, let me tell you that. It was horrible. Yeah, so it was terrible. And after a while, it kind of, my graphics card also stopped working, so I got myself a new PC. and afterwards learned about DaVinci Resolve. And so I've tried it for a bit. Did like, I think the first thing that I did with DaVinci Resolve was make a like short. I believe it was like my first short on YouTube, where I talk about like the process of me doing my interview videos, on like how I actually do the interview videos and everything, and just kind of like edit it all in DaVinci Resolve. And after a while I was like, this actually seems like a pretty good like program, I might use it more. And so I used it for my next thing, which was the interview with Press of the Castle, who does the like annual like Friendo Year Endo Awards. Really great like show, I have to say. Like, definitely give it a watch. It usually happens during the beginning of each new year, like somewhere around like beginning or mid-January, I believe. Somewhere around there, I believe. Could be wrong. I did not keep track. I did not keep track at all of the cycle. But yeah, so I then tried editing using DaVinci Resolve one of my interview videos, and after a while I got used to it. And then just jumped ships from there. I do still have Kane Life still on my PC for like archival purposes, just to see like the like projects still, because I do still have like all of my projects like all in like my big 2 TB drive, which is also half filled now at this point with games and every other important document and like video I have downloaded and edited. I did it again. But yeah, and then I essentially just jumped ships and have been using DaVinci Resolve ever since. For probably, I would say, like a year and a half now at this point. I've been editing for like probably 3, almost 4 years, I believe. It might be 4 years now at this point. Actually, when did I do my first interview video? I believe my first interview video was in beginning or like mid 2022, 24. So yeah, it would be like 3 years now at this point that I've been doing like editing and everything, and I've learned quite a lot. Again, not just through the interviews, but also through the editing process as well. And it's really nice to see like how much I've actually like progressed and like grown from like my first ever interview video as a wee lad with my fucking voice being high pitched as fuck, like sounding so cringe, to now having like really good edit, like in my opinion, like neatly like cutted and edited like interview videos that are like pretty good in quality. And my other like small projects which have like even more like quality in them, which I put a lot more quality into them too. Like for example, Project Exhaustion, which I had, which was like a small little project I made while I was like tired of editing the interview video of Lady Zero Dark. Where I made this project, and it was extremely high quality in my opinion, especially like with the only equipment being my camera, like my phone camera that I had. Like it was a pretty good like made video. And I would probably say, as far as to say, it's one of the best like edited like things I have done, I would say. I am thinking of like making like a successor. It sounds so stupid, but like thinking about like making a like successor or like a like part 2 in quotes of like Project Exhaustion, where instead of like being exhausted about like having to edit, it's like the motivation to do more editing and everything. Like, you know, like that would be something that I'm really thinking of possibly doing at some point when I have the time, of course. Whew, that was close. We need the interviewer to be interviewed. Funny that you mention it. Like, I did get interviewed like 2 times, actually. They are a bit old, I have to say. The first interview that I did, like, the first time I actually got interviewed was in... I don't remember the exact date, but I know it was like last year. In Eric Loy's channel. On Eric Loy's channel, there is a interview of me, where I get asked the questions and everything, you know. And one interview with someone called, what was their name again? I believe Volcanica VT. I don't believe they have a video of it or the VODs of the interview up anymore, but I do have the actual VOD downloaded, funny enough, because back then I was like so happy that I was like getting like the interviews and shit that I just like downloaded the VODs whenever I could, if it was like a live thing. And so I downloaded it, funny enough, and I just have that like sitting on my hard drive, like waiting to be watched again at some point. And I am thinking of doing another interview, of like getting interviewed again with Eric Loy, because Eric Loy does have like a like part 2 series on his channel where he does interviews with people he already has interviewed like prior, and sees how they're doing now, what they're doing at this point, and like, you know, everything afterwards, like after the interview has happened. So I'm thinking of possibly going back to Eric Loy to do the part 2 series and like just do another one to see like how much has actually like changed in the like year that like I did a lot of things. Like definitely something I wanna like do. Don't know when I would do it, because like, you know, because I have work now, that my schedules are pretty messed up now. Because like, I mean, he probably, I believe Eric Loy is in like the EST times, so my latest times would be like pretty early for him. So that should actually still be good. Still. I mean, if I was able to do the interview like the first time, then I should probably be able to do it the second time. Just with a little bit of an hour shift, like shifted forwards. But yeah, while we're on like the topic of like interviews, I am almost done with the interview video for like a Cozy Curiosity. And I'm not quite sure who I should interview next. I was thinking of like interviewing Yomi Quinley. The only issue is that she's like extremely packed at the moment. With like her new debut and her like moving like soon as well. So she hasn't had the time yet to participate in the interview series. Which does suck because she does seem like she is interested in actually like getting interviewed. It's just like that her like timings are like extremely unfortunate. And all of the like other people that I've like DM'd or like emailed for like an interview video have like either like not responded, like completely ghosted me, or said that they weren't able to. So I'm kind of in like a right old pickle here where I have no clue who to interview next. And like I'm almost done with the next interview video. Like sure, I could probably see if I could like interview like another like friend of mine again. The thing's like I want to like do more like outreaching. Like I want to be more outreaching, like reach out to more people. Like ask other people to be interviewed that aren't my friends. So then I can actually like work more on my social conversations and everything. And work on my like poor fucking like talking skills with people. The way I keep fucking stuttering and constantly saying like during each and every time I either talk or fucking like start asking the next question. Like I looked at the raw fucking footage of my like interview with Cozy Curiosity, and during like every I don't think it was even Cozy Curiosity, it's like VOD. VOD I say, like recording. Like I believe it was during the Lady Zero Dark recording, where I constantly kept saying like and like after like and like about to say the next fucking question. And I'm just like sitting there at my desk going like, holy fucking shit. Could you fucking not like keep saying during each and every one of your fucking sentences? Like holy shit. Like I go through the timeline. I go to the next question. I go to the next question. I go to the next question. I go to the surprise questions explanation. So and I'm just like, holy shit, could you fucking stop saying It is insane how many fucking times I've said And I believe during like the like Yumi and Annie interview video, during the like heartfelt section of like me like thanking Yumi for letting me make her Discord server, like I literally just put up a fucking counter. I put up a fucking counter during a fucking emotional section, which constantly went up each and every time I fucking said and I believe it went like as high as like 8 or 9 in like a couple of like minutes. Like I believe like a minute or two. And hi Yumi, I hope your day has been going well. It seems like I summoned the Yumi here. How are you doing? But yeah, like I literally just put up a fucking counter Like during the like emotional section of me thanking Yumi for letting me like make the Discord server for her. And it went as high as like 8 or 9. I believe like after like less than a minute or two. So like I'm like I feel like it's gotten at least a little better where I don't say it like after like each and every like fucking word. But I think now my new fucking like stim to like distract myself and think before talking is like saying the word like. I just realized I've been saying like so much. Oh. Good thing I paused for a moment just so I can check. Anyway, there we go. Doing good, just spoiling a little. That's good to hear. And also, hi Ethan. I hope today's been going well. How you doing? Alright, got that. But yeah, like I just realized, like instead of saying now to like distract myself from like the nervousness of like talking and everything, I now just constantly say like. Like I only realized it now and it's gotten so bad. Especially during this stream where I only now realize that I've like said it so many times. I need to look up this. I need to like I'm gonna go back after the stream and I'm gonna like check how many times like I've said the word like in this stream. And I guarantee you I probably said the word like probably over 100 or 150 times now. And I probably said like the word like a dozen more times during the actual interview videos following my like departure of using the word to like distract myself. Doing good, much better than yesterday. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Makes a like compilation. I mean, I have made like a coughing compilation. Like when I was sick and speedran one shot and got the world record. After like a couple of attempts of like raw footage. I think it was like an hour or like less than an hour of footage that I had. And I just made like a small coughing compilation after getting the world record again. Just to like really point out like that I've been fucking sick and got the world record while being sick. And I believe I actually sent it like a couple of times in the Hub World Discord server too. So like it's out there. The only thing that really is missing now is just like publishing the actual like video onto YouTube saying like this is a highlight of like me getting the world record back in like 2024. Sick as shit and constantly coughing. Like, Jesus Christ, I coughed like so much during that like speedrun. It's insane. Also, why are my inputs not suddenly getting tracked? My demo dash is just not picking up anymore. That's great. But yeah, it's insane like how many times like back then I used to say the word because I was like so nervous during like each and every interview video. But you can see like over the time like I've done the interview videos. Like if you check the first ever interview video, which I do not recommend, my audio quality is not only not the greatest at that time, but also I sound like fucking, like, I don't know, I sound like a fucking 15-year-old. I sound like a young fucking dickhead who said, yeah, let's fucking do this, and just decided to interview their friend. Like, it was, like, my voice was so high-pitched. It was horrendous how I fucking sounded. I do not recommend checking out my first interview video. If you want to check out a fucking interview video of mine, do not fucking watch my first ever interview video. Like, it is fucking bad. Like, my vows. My voice is so goddamn high-pitched, it is disgusting to listen to now. At this point. Like, it cringes me every time I, like, listen to it for, like, less than, like, 5 or 6 seconds. Like, if you want to watch an interview video of mine, watch, like, at the beginning, like, watch the start, like, start watching from, like, the Yumi and Annie interview video. That's where not only the, like, interview videos have, like, picked up a little bit in, like, quality, but also my voice doesn't sound like I'm a fucking child trying to do an interview. Like, it was fucking terrible. Like, how my fucking voice sounded back then. And it doesn't sound like any of the fucking people I interviewed, like, their voices have changed at all. Like, all of the people I've interviewed, their voices have not changed a singular bit since I've done the interview with them. It doesn't matter if it's been months or, like, years. Like, I did the, like, 2-year or, like, 3-year anniversary, right, of me doing the interview videos. And, dude, I listened to all of them, and I'm just like, wow, their voices have not changed a singular bit. Meanwhile, my voice sounds like I fucking dropped 2 fucking balls down a massive fucking, like, black hole. Like, the voice difference is so fucking noticeable. If you listen to, like, the first interview video compared to, like, my, like, recent one, it is so different. Like, it sounds like my balls have fucking dropped, like, down the fucking Mount Canyon of, like, voices. It sounds like my voice dropped from Mount, like, Celeste. Like, all the way to the rock bottom. Like, it is so different. Like, it's crazy the fucking, like, difference in my voice. Especially also, like, fluctuations as well, like my voice. And it's, like, accents that I've had. I also missed the crystal. Like, my accent sounded so different. I feel like back then, that it doesn't feel like that I ever had that accent in the first place. Like, sure, I'm still kind of, like, I still kind of have, like, a little bit of a German accent. Like, you could tell, like, a little bit. But I feel like back then you were really able to, like, hear, like, the German, like, in my voice. When I, like, talked in, like, English. So not only did my voice, like, drop, like, an entire, like, mountain, but I also fucking, like, became, like, American / British in terms of, like, my accent, instead of having, like a really noticeable German accent. And like, sure, you can still like hear like the German in my voice, like here and there, but it's not as noticeable as like back then. Like you can still kind of hear like the German like accent like here and there, especially when I say the word German. Like you can hear like when I say German that you can hear like the little bit of like the German accent. But a couple of other things where like the German accent was like extremely noticeable back then have improved to the point where they don't really make it so obvious that I'm fucking German. Speaking of German, for anyone who has not seen like the points redemption yet, I do have a redeem in my like channel points section where you can like make me talk German for like, I believe it's like 5 minutes and shit, like, so yeah. If you really want to hear me like talk like so much German that it's unbearable to you, like you have that option. Like the 5-minute German redeem should be there if I didn't like fuck up the redeems. Oh god, what is this clip? I need to see the clip. Hold on, give me a second. Once I die, I'm gonna check out the clip, so give me a second. I only see the title. The balls did what? Okay, let me. I want to check out the clip. Do I have my browser scene still? Where is my browser scene? There it is. Alright, let me check. What's this clip? Wow, their voices have not changed a singular bit. Meanwhile, my voice sounds like I fucking dropped 2 fucking balls down a massive fucking like black hole. Like the voice difference is so fucking noticeable. If you listen to like the first interview video compared to like my like recent one, it is so different. Like it sounds like my balls have fucking dropped like down the fucking Mount Canyon of like voices. It sounds like my voice dropped from Mount like Celeste. Like all the way to the rock bottom. Like it is so different. Like it's crazy the fucking like difference in my voice. I mean, am I wrong though? I mean, my voice is like my balls did drop like 50,000 feet down, like my balls dropped 3,000 meters down fucking Mount Celeste. Am I wrong though? Like listen to the first interview video. Like, my balls dropped the whole 3,000 meters down Mount, like, Celeste. Back to where fucking Granny's shed is in the fucking prologue. Like, my voice has changed tremendously. But where was I? What was my... Holy shit, am I having a fucking stroke? Holy shit. Can I get a singular fucking word out? Jesus. But yeah, what were we talking about again? I think it was the accent, right? I think we were talking about the accent. About like the German accent that I have. I believe we talked about my German accent. It's like, but yeah, it's like barely noticeable at this point anymore. Well, I say barely noticeable when I fucking like still have a couple of places where you can easily like find out. Like where you can easily like figure out that I'm fucking German. Especially when I say German. Because it sounds so German for me to say German. Because my fucking accent makes me say German in a way that German is so fucking more German than it sounds like. Something German redeem. I mean, yeah, right. We also have the German redeem. I don't remember how many points it was, but yeah, if you redeem that, I have to talk German for like a couple of minutes. I don't remember how many minutes it was. I believe it was 5 minutes. Not really sure anymore. But yeah, I have to added like a ton of like redeems. Like since I've been like affiliated. Speaking of affiliate, like how many of you actually know that I've affiliate now? Or like heard about the news from me saying that I am affiliate? And thank you for the boss check, sorry, I appreciate it. But like how many of you have actually like heard of like the news or like me announcing that I have affiliate now? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, sorry, appreciate it. Give me just a second. Because I feel like not many, well, I say not many, but like on Blue Sky, a lot of people have like, well, mostly friends of mine, but a couple of other people have seen like me saying now that I'm affiliate and everything. But yeah, I have to say, like, since I've been affiliate, like, I feel much more like, I wouldn't say like obligated, but like encourage would be like a good word. Like ever since I've been like affiliate, I feel more encouraged to like actually do more streams. Especially because of the like whole amount of like years where I have not had affiliate and couldn't really do much, and so now I want to like do all of the things that I had in mind now that I do have affiliate. But yeah, because I have affiliate now, I feel way more encouraged to do shit with streaming and everything. Because not only have I noticed my like viewership count has been like way higher than like my usual average before I was affiliate, but also I can actually do fun stuff now. Like make polls, make like bets, like for people to bet on, aka predictions. And like have like redeems and shit, you know? Which I've always wanted to do for like multiple years straight. Ever since I've been like close to reaching like the affiliate like requirements since 2022. I was like so like interested in doing so much shit with the affiliate stuff. Like I had so many ideas which at this point I do not remember anymore because it's been like, again, 3 years almost since the closest I've been to affiliate and now having actually affiliate. Like, I don't remember many like things I've had in mind anymore. But yeah, as I mentioned, because I have affiliate, I feel much more obligated to like, not obligated, encouraged to like do more shit. To just like, how would you say it? Like relive? Like, catch up. There we go. To like catch up on like the years where I was not able to do like anything like cool with like the Twitch like partner, Twitch affiliate stuff and shit, you know? The interaction is so much nicer when you have all the redeems and interactables. Absolutely, yeah. Like, it's a thing where, like, Twitch almost makes it difficult for you to want to continue streaming if you don't have affiliate, like early on. Because most people who do stream, who want to get, like, big, give it, like, a shot for, like, a couple of months, see that they are getting nowhere, and then just say, alright, I guess it's not made out, cut out for me, and they just give up. Because, like, they don't have the, like, interactive, like, stuff that, like, every affiliate streamer has. Like, the, again, mentioned, like, polls. Which is crazy that polls are affiliate only. Predictions, redeems, all of that. Like, all interactive stuff which only the affiliate and partner people get. And not regular, like, people on Twitch. Which makes it, like, pretty difficult for anyone who doesn't, like, add stuff themselves to their streams. Like, to actually, like, gain a decent amount of, like, following and viewership. Because, like, as I mentioned during my, like, get to work stream as well, like, for years, like, I've been trying to get affiliate for years, essentially, since 2022, I believe. And in 2021 I was streaming to see what I could, like, how far I could get. Then in 2022 I actually took streaming a bit more seriously and was extremely close to reaching affiliate. Didn't get it though, and so that got over my head. 2023 happened with all of the shit that, you know, kind of happened in my life and everything. The only thing I'm really gonna say is bad mental mindset. That is all I'm gonna say about 2023, because 2023 was not great. Anyway, come to 2024 and 2025, still haven't had affiliate up until I got pretty lucky, I would say, with the, like, recent viewership on a couple of streams, and then the massive rate that I had from German before my Dokomi run, and then getting lucky again to get another 3 average, like, viewers stream, because Twitch changed their affiliate, like, eligibility statuses to be completely different and apparently easier for, like, affiliates to get in. Or, like, for people to get affiliate. Which, you know, is nice, but they could have probably done it fucking, like, later, because that shit overlapped with my 3 average viewers, which I got afterwards. And so because of that, I had to do the waiting game and wait for my next time when I would stream. Because my next stream was Mini Monday. And knowing how my Mini Monday streams usually went, like, I had a feeling I was not gonna get a lot of, like, viewerships. But surprisingly, I did. And because of that, I was then able to, like, apply for affiliate, do everything, blah, blah, blah. Fill out all of the, like, tax stuff. And now I do have affiliate. And since I've had affiliate, like, I've noticed that I've had way higher average view counts on some of my streams than before being affiliate. Like, no joke. If I checked, like, my, like, Twitch, like, tracking stuff for when I streamed before being affiliate and streaming after being affiliate, like, I'm a couple of times, like, back before having affiliate, I was only a rarely, like, close to the 3 average follower, viewer, like, count thing. And then since I've gotten affiliate, I've now had way more streams reach 3 average viewers and had multiple, like, times now where I look at my, like, stream stats and I see, wow, I'm still at 3 average views, which is surprising considering how difficult it was to get 3 average viewers before getting affiliate, and now how easy it is with affiliate. Like, that's still one thing that baffles me. Ah, fuck, dude. Like, that's one thing that, like, baffles me a lot. Like, how different the average viewership count is without affiliate compared to with affiliate. But you know, I don't really check much as either way now at this point, like how many average viewers I do have in a month. Because, you know, I don't need to check for average views anymore unless I would want to go for partner. Which, no thank you, I'm way out of that league. Oh my god, I fucking did the jump boost corner thingy. But yeah, like, the difference between, like, average viewers on non-affiliates versus affiliates is, like, insane. And I can speak from experience. Like, as I mentioned, I've been struggling for years to get affiliate because of the, like, whole 3 average viewers, like, fiasco. And even if they didn't change the, like, 3 average viewer thing, like, at this point, like, with me having affiliate now, like, it wouldn't have mattered, like, so much for me to, like, go for the average viewers, because now that I have, like, affiliate, I have so many streams which have, like, above 2 or, like, above 3 average viewers. Sometimes going as as high as, like, 5 or 6. And I'm just like, how? Like, I'm like, how is it possible that with affiliate I am more, like, viewed, or it's like I have more viewership than without affiliate? And again, the reason is very simple, because, like, you only get the interactive, like, stuff when you're affiliate, so you have to grind out the 3 average viewers, at least before they changed their, like, requirements for it. And so it was just like so fucking difficult. Maybe you're hitting an algorithm somewhere? I mean, if I do, it would only be like recently, because I have played Deltrune with a MIDI piano, including chapters 3 and 4. And I finished... Well, not really finished. Well, yes, I did finish Deltrune with the MIDI piano, but what I was talking about is I beat the secret boss of chapter 3 using said MIDI piano. And because, you know, Deltrune is still in its like big hypes moment right now, and I almost said the secret boss fight. Holy shit, I almost fucking spoiled you, Ethan. I'm so fucking sorry. But yeah, because I like first made a short about it, and then I posted it, like the actual attempt where I did it, like to YouTube. And those two like have been like blowing up recently, yeah. Because it is the secret boss of chapter 3, which is a complete shock, which was a complete shock to everyone. And you know, Deltrune chapter 3 and 4 are extremely hyped, like everywhere. And so seeing someone beat the like secret boss of chapter 3 using a MIDI piano is, you know, something that's completely fucking insane. And so you would want to see like how like they actually did it. And so those have been like blowing up recently. So I would only say those have been like the ones blowing up. Not really like anything like in particular else. At least not that I could think of right now. Hold on. Pause. 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 I gotta lock in. Give me a sec. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we did it. Yes. Oh my god, we fucking did it. We got the Goldenberry. Right at the end of the stream too. Holy shit. Yes, dude. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, god damn, bro. How many fucking attempts was that? How many attempts has that been? How many attempts was that? Like 450? 400? Something along the lines of like 400. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. God damn. That's it. That's it. That's 8B. That's one of the... that... Oh! 1,000! 1,001! Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn. Oh, fuck. That's it. That's 8B done. That's one of the Hell Trios. There goes the first of the Hell Trio. There goes the first of the 3 Hell Trios. Now it's only 6B and 7B. 6B and 7B are the only ones, like the only, like Goldenberries that I'm missing now at this rate, at this point. Okay, I want to see. How many runs did it take me to get the Goldenberry? 438. Holy shit. What was the longest? I want to see. How many attempts did it take me for 7A? How many attempts did 7A take me? Because I do have the 7A golden and it took me ages. Only 128? Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, so 8B is way more difficult compared to 7A, which is a level below 8B, which is the lowest difficulty level in the Hell Trio. Like, the difficulty of the Hell Trio goes like, I believe 8B, 6B, and then 7B. And so the next one, that would be like, the next one that I would have to practice on would be 6B and 7B afterwards. And you know, these are extremely fucking difficult, like, levels. Especially fully deathless. Like, I mean, have you looked at, like, 7B? What's my lowest death count on 7B? 36. Interesting. And reflection 48. Huh. Interesting. And then, of course, farewell with 1168. Well then. But yeah, I think that's a good place to end off the stream here, I would say. Let's go ahead and see who we can raid then. But yeah, right at the end of the stream too, we get the Goldenberry. I am impressed. I am happy and I am so fucking lucky that I actually got it. Let's see, who can we raid? Let's see who's currently streaming Celeste, actually. Would probably be a good idea. Let's see. Ooh, someone's doing farewell golden attempts. That's actually a good place to go ahead and raid into. Because, again, farewell is the hardest Goldenberry to get in the entire game. So yeah, let's go ahead and raid them. Light-ish red. Alrighty, well, that's gonna be the end of today's stream here. I'm gonna be back on, I believe I said Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Same time as usual, 8 PM. Doing more Sunday Runday. Not sure what I'm gonna do for Sunday Runday. I'm gonna have to check. Might do Celeste, might do Deltrune. I will have to see. I did say I wanted to try and practice chapter 3 speedruns, so I might do like practice speedruns or like looking at the route to see and everything how it goes, and maybe like a no reset speedrun. But yeah, I'll have to see for that for Sunday. So yeah, that's gonna be the end for me today. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I will see you all on Sunday, and bye bye.